What's in your backpack? Welcome to another episode of What's in Your Backpack. I have some exciting updates to share. First, we have revised the new normal. As you know, this book contains everything you need to know about our JCPS Backpack of Success Skills. It starts with the why, reminding us that the Backpack Initiative is much more than simply a place where students collect artifacts representing their progress toward each of the success skills. It encompasses our district-wide approach to teaching and learning. The backpack puts the kind of authentic, engaging, content-rich, personalized learning experiences we want for each of our students front and center, squarely in the spotlight. By now, hopefully each of you has had an opportunity to serve on a few defense panels, and I'm betting you've been reminded, as I have, that our students are capable of so much more than we sometimes realize. Now, as a district, we are thinking much bigger about what it means to be successful. The revised new normal is divided into 8 sections, each containing important information every JCPS teacher and principal should know. From key benefits to an overview of the student digital backpack to case studies that showcase the kind of meaningful learning we want for our students to frequently asked questions, you'll find all of this and more inside. On pages 44, 45, 46, and 47, you'll find a glossary of essential backpack terms such as transition readiness and acceleration plans, as well as a list of what we call tight and loose components. Tight components, or district essentials, are those aspects of the backpack that should be consistent from school to school. Loose components, or school customization items, are those aspects of the backpack work in which schools have choices. It is really important that everyone take time to review this tight-loose section carefully. Throughout the digital version of the new normal, you will also find links that will take you to helpful resources. One of those is a link to our new performance outcomes found on page 47. The purpose of the performance outcomes is to provide clear look-fors that should be evident in a successful defense at each of the 3 key transition points: elementary to middle, middle school to high, and high school to post-secondary. It is important that the language of the performance outcomes be used intentionally and regularly with students throughout instruction, learning experiences, assignments, and reflection. The performance outcomes should be evident through each student's backpack defense in both the artifacts and presentation and should be taken into consideration when determining transition readiness. On that note, it is also important to ask yourself, as you read the performance outcomes, what kinds of evidence will it take for a student to fully demonstrate each of the backpack success skills for each level? It is unlikely that one single artifact will be able to represent every aspect of being an effective communicator, for example. Most likely, a collection of artifacts will be needed for a student to make a clear case that he or she is ready to make a successful transition. Remember, help students to think photo album rather than simply a single snapshot for each success skill when it comes to preparing for a defense. Recently, I've had the opportunity to meet several students who had an impressive collection of artifacts for each of the success skills. We've been able to capture some of these fantastic examples and we'll have videos to share soon starring students from Lane Elementary, Western Middle School for the Arts, and PRP. I can't wait for you to meet them. Finally, I want to remind you about the teacher backpack. You can find it inside your digital backpack, on the JCPS employee login page or by going to this website. Here, you'll find resources essential for any JCPS teacher all in one location. In fact, you'll find the revised new normal there in the backpack section along with many more. Again, new videos are on the way featuring a few of our awesome students who make clear and convincing cases for themselves as emerging innovators, globally and culturally competent citizens, and more by speaking specifically to the performance outcomes and sharing a variety of artifacts. In the meantime, be sure to review the new normal from cover to cover. It won't take long and will provide